Why, if it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
Look out there and see.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge?
About game time. Bring the pain time.
Zion's gonna have his hands full tonight. Yes,
hey, MP,
sir.
I got some film. Okay, here's another example. This is great D, pushing Zion to his right.
He wants to go to the dominant hand.
Which is why, if you're not careful...
He spins it back to the left. That's sick.
His ball handling is ridiculous for a guy built like a freight train. Look, watch this crossover. Look at that.
Hey, MP. Have a great game, boss.
CJ, what up, bro?
MP, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, you know, I'm great, bro. Just getting ready to teach your old man some new tricks.
Point of the game is to win, Rook.
Hey, I'm just saying, don't get caught on no posters tonight. A lot of cameras around here.
Guess we'll see what happens.
All right, bet.
Good luck.
Go.
Grant, coming off All-Star Weekend, some teams seem to have renewed focus.
You know, the break is really an opportunity to press the reset button. Take a breath. You know, just get some rest. And, of course, analyze what you've done well and maybe what you haven't. And make the necessary adjustments moving forward.
And we'll see MP facing off with Zion Williamson here in this one. This is their second meeting of the season. MP came away with the win in their first contest.
You think about Zion's unique traits. He's just got that rare combination of power and explosiveness, and that just overwhelms you defensively.
And in the last matchup between these two, MP's squad came out on top. But they can't get overconfident. They need to be ready for whatever adjustments are in store.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's the chosen one in at the 4. And congratulations to MP. He's an all-star for the first time, Grant, a reserve on the roster.
Yeah, your first all-star game is just incredible. Sharing a locker room with the best in the world, an experience MP will never forget.
And Brent, for the Pelicans, it seems like it's a matter of time before Willie Green's group puts it all together.
They certainly have the pieces, and on paper, BA, they are very, very scary. It's a young and talented core, and there's no reason that these guys should not be moving up in the Western Conference standings.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Bulls up on the wing. Marshall can't hit.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Williamson, and the basket is good. The chosen one's got 6.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
McCollum against White. Outside Jones. Pass to Marshall. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's the chosen one. Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. Nance with a screen on White. McCollum finds Nance. Jones with the ball. He's covered by Levine. Crafty moves, and Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 6. Pass to Vucevic. And there's a pick. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. McCollum, pass to Jones. Nance, high post. 6 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And you look at what CJ McCollum brings to the table. A skilled marksman and a calming presence in the locker room.
Well, what do you expect from the president of the Players Association? I mean, he's got to be regal, he's got to be refined, and he's super polished on and off the floor.
Now here's McCollum. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Williamson. That one rolls around and rims out. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Kicks it to DeRozan. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
McCollum on the wing. Shoots over White. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's the chosen one. The layup misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front, up 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Zion Williamson out there with Larry Nance. And it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He picked up 18 points and also helped on the glass, falling in 3 boards. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Third team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Naji Marshall. One shot. One shot.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Bulls also making a change. Caruso, he's checked in for DeRozan. Now here's McCollum. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Down low, outside Jones. Over Levine. Jones' shot is good. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic. He gets it in there. Vucevic has got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
McCollum looking it over. Over Levine. McCollum's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The chosen one shot is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Alvarado outside. Pass to McCollum. 24 seconds left in the second. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Alvarado defending. Now White. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Vucevic. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Usually a straight-on three-point shooter, Vucevic showing his versatility.
And so it's Chicago, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Bulls.
You've got to be impressed.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Then it's Coby White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's the chosen one in at the power forward position. Nice move. Here's the chosen one. Buries it down low. The chosen one's got 18.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Williamson with a screen on White. White against McCollum. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The chosen one. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Inside, here's Williams. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Here's the chosen one, covered by Williamson. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And the free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Larry Nance Jr. is an impressive player, mainly because of his all-around game.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that he picks up, BA. He picks up a few scores around the basket. He'll grab a couple of dirty rebounds, and he defends well. Speaking of defense, he'll guard a couple of positions, so a very versatile forward.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
New Orleans calls timeout. Alvarado's checked in for Marshall. And a change for the Bulls. Caruso's checked in. Changes for New Orleans. Zeller's checked in for Nance. Liddell comes in for Williamson. And Daniels is subbed in for Jones. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the chosen one. 26 points for him.
Oh, man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Number 7. At the line for 2.
And no luck that time either. Alvarado with it. No made baskets yet. McCollum on the wing. Oh, ripped away. And so it's Chicago holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Jose Alvarado. Cody Zeller is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Hawkins in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. Chicago has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Zeller. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now Zeller. Pass to Daniels. Here's Hawkins. The 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the middle. Jones misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That one's off.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
That one misses. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The chosen one. Pass to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Alvarado, the pass to Daniels. He buries it from 3.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Picked by Williamson. Here's Jones. That shot is off. Good D by Ball. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Williamson.
2 New Orleans foul. Cody Zeller. First personal foul. Second team.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for New Orleans. Nance, he's checked in for Zeller. Marshall comes in for Daniels. And it's McCollum in for Alvarado. Terry's checked in for Chicago. To the inside. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And Zion really lighting it up in this one.
Here's the chosen one. Covered by Williamson. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The chosen one, the pass to Caruso. Here's the chosen one. 4 on the clock. Here's Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the chosen one.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Williamson for 3. The rebound by Terry. For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. The chosen one's got 30.
got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
McCollum, the pass to Nance. McCollum against ball. Pass to Marshall. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Williamson. Good work defensively by Caruso. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. The chosen one, the pass to Terry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
McCollum outside. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Hey, I told you, bro. Had a few tricks up my sleeve.
Got the win. I'll give it to you. Good game.
But for real, though, it was fun going up against you, man.
Hope it's not so fun next time, but good looks, though.
Word. Take it easy, CJ.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Those guys are going to have nightmares about you carving up their D.
Talk more about this?
All right, boys.
What should we do?
Rebuilding if needed. Let's go, MP!
2 wins in a row against Zion Williamson and company. Is there something about this matchup you particularly like?
The winning. Nah, seriously though, I like playing against Zion. He brings the best out of me. He's so physical. It's like I'm in a battle, not a basketball game. And I mean that in a totally positive way. Being challenged like that, it forces me to step up and match his physicality. And that's something I need to do every single night to reach my potential. So I thank him for it. Shout out to Zion.
Don't take these guys for granted. They can hoop.
Hey, MP, I got some... See, that's why it's so important. Pace is the thing. If we play with effort, if we push the pace, we should come out on top.
Light work, Coach Dub.
Just don't let it be a trap game. You know, if you don't play with effort, they will make you pay.
Can't be a trap game if you know record don't matter after the tip. We'll take care of business tonight. I guarantee it.
Bet.
Hey, MP.
These guys are light work, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. The chosen one out there with Vucevic, and it's White in at the 1. And for Houston, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. And this late in the season, Greg, do you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore? They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's the chosen one. He dishes it to Vucevic. Inside. Here's the chosen one. Pocket 6. Here's White. The chosen one gets the basket.
And we expect a blowout tonight. MP's team is one of the best in the league. Their opponents, one of the worst.
Yeah, but still, MP and his team can't take this one lightly. This is the NBA. Here's Smith after the made shot from the chosen one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's the chosen one. Şengün covering. Levine wide open. Good on the triple.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Eason, a screen on Levine. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's the chosen one. On the wing, Levine. The pass to the chosen one. Kicks it to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's the chosen one. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
The chosen one's shot is off.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Smith with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Easton passes to Thompson. Now Şengün. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by DeRozan.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Green after the made shot from the chosen one. Şengün with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Smith. The three-pointer, no good. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Wizards in Washington. Over to the wing. Pass to the chosen one. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The chosen one's got his third basket of the night right there. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Passes it to Smith. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Plays the four, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Brooks checked in for Houston. Balls checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Green. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. That one misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
10.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Here's Oladipo. Smith checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Tari Eason comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Thompson in for Oladipo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. The chosen one comes in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Trailblazers had a nice performance. He scored 20 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. The chosen one passes to Vucevic. Shoots the three. Eason grabs the board.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Smith outside. DeRozan against Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Vucevic.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Şengün's checked in for Dillon Brooks.
That's really good focus by Levine, making sure the concentration was there so the shot goes even as he's bumped.
Now here's Green. 23 points his last outing. He can't get that one to fall. They can trade 2-for-1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
White. Vucevic trying to get open. White. Good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
There's Green with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Thompson against Ball. Smith with a screen on Ball. Thompson inside the line, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. Hostile environment, and these guys are unfazed.
Yeah. And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, if you go by the ranking.
And that's a halftime.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Thompson and Green are the guard pair. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the three. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so here is Chicago after Jalen Green's miss. Doesn't go for him. Excellent defense there from Smith. Green against Levine. Eason with a screen for Green. Here's the pass to Eason. Thompson in the posts. White's there. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Green. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's the chosen one. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Chicago, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago, boy, they are living the dream, continuing this improbable journey, proving throughout the years that they're the real deal.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And the Rockets with possession here after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop them first.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 15. Kick out to Levine. Pass to the chosen one. And here's White to the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And that one drops for him. Şengün's got 8 points.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
And the first time out of the game. Rockets trail by 3. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Alex Caruso. Andre Drummond is out there with the chosen one. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. Now, here's Oladipo. Tate kicks to Brooks. Ball against Oladipo. Shoots over Ball. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's the chosen one. Outside, Ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Tate.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Caruso, the chosen one. And, yes, it's good. The chosen one's got 19 points.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Oladipo outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the chosen one. Tate covering. Over in the corner, Caruso. The chosen one gets the basket. And that's now 21 points for the chosen one.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Let's keep it up.
With a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Jalen Green's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Lance Thompson in for Victor Oladipo. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Bean comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. Now, coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And the wide-open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And stolen by Eason. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Green. Eason, a screen on Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Eason, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. And that one is hammered home.
DeRozan, so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
Pass to Green. Over Levine. Green, no luck. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. Led by Green. The chosen one's shot is off. It's trailed by 7. Green left side. Another miss by Houston.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The offensive rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Count the basket. The chosen ones got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bulls.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the chosen one.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Green. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The chosen one passes to White. And the pass to the chosen one. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Eason. Green finds Şengün. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the inside, Gay, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Chicago.
No good there. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA...
Keep that streak going, kid. Let's get another one.